Daniel Dwyer writes, "Hey Collider gang, I have been watching your show for a few years now, and it's a pleasure watching the show every single day from Australia."
Hello, mate. Hello. Trips on the barbie.
Down under. My question is, what do you think is the possibility of a Doctor Who movie? This series is not only the longest running science fiction series of all time, but it holds the recent record of most viewed global simulcast event of all time.
I'm one of the very few people in my circles that actually isn't a Doctor Who fan. I loved all the old Doctor Who stuff that I watched a bunch of when I was growing up, but I just haven't gotten into the new stuff, and that's just me. However, that has really nothing to do with my answer. My answer is no, because as with most TV shows, why would somebody pay to go to the theater to see a show that's on TV right now that they can just keep watching the TV? Like my guilty pleasure but favorite show right now is Supernatural. I love Supernatural, but I'll tell you the same answer. I don't think they should make a Supernatural movie either. Now, Doctor Who worldwide is much more popular than Supernatural, I understand. If Doctor Who were canceled tomorrow, all right, while having great ratings, and they decide to put an end to the show, and then in 2 years, they're saying in 2018, we're coming out with a Doctor Who motion picture. I would say, you know what, that's a good idea. That'll work. I think that'll... Right now, I'm not so sure it would work so well. So me, no, but I can understand why some people might say yes. Mark, what do you think?
I don't want to say I'm not a Doctor Who fan because I just don't know the lore that well. I'm not a Doctor Who watcher to this point. My introduction to Doctor Who was the Simpsons episode when the comic book store guy has 400 tacos in a wheelbarrow. He says, this should provide adequate sustenance for the Doctor Who convention. Then I was like, what the hell's Doctor Who? Now, why do I bring up the Simpsons? Because that's also a very long-running TV show that had a movie come out during its run on television. I think Doctor Who is the rare show that can do it if the fans want it. I know there's a lot of fans who think this guy's the best Doctor Who or that guy's the best Doctor Who. No, we want Matt Smith. He's the only Doctor Who. So if you can cast it and make the fans happy with your choice as to who's playing Doctor Who, then I think you should definitely make the movie.
By the way, Matt Smith is awesome in Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Right. He was great in that movie.
I thought you were going to say, he's awesome in Terminator Genisys. I say, exterminate! I'm a Doctor Who fan. Love Doctor Who, old Doctor Who, watched almost all of the brand new Doctor Who's. I know they're going to recast the Doctor, and Steve Moffat is leaving after this coming season, which will be, you know, they're taking a year off and they're debuting it next year. So I personally think that Doctor Who, it's ripe to have a brand new film, and I would love to see multiple Doctors be in the movie version. I think that they can do something where they can actually take Christopher Eccleston, who's only in one season, and that's the season I think you should start watching because it's fantastic.
I've had several people tell me that.
That's the one that got me back. I was like, I used to watch Doctor Who, and now here's this new one. I don't know if I'm going to like it. Watch it, instantly in. I'm all in. So I think that would be a really cool way to maybe have, like, you know, they do that all the time. Once every 2 or 3 seasons, they do a 3 Doctors or a 2 Doctors team up, because as a Time Lord, you regenerate and you become this new character. Like you're kind of reborn. That's the mythos with Doctor Who. I think there's a way that they can weave that all around. You know, it's science fiction. You can have 3 Doctors. You can have 5 Doctors if you want. You know, they're going to fight the Daleks or the Cybermen or one of these like cool villains in the movie. And the cool reason I have a Doctor Who film is budgetarily they can't do that with the budget they have over in England. They, you know, they just have to have the monster of the week, or they might have a couple of Daleks, but you have a movie version, you're allowed to get a little bit bigger with that budget. And the world is so rich, the Doctor Who world, that I would like to see that world put on the big screen. So for me, I would love to see them announce with the new version of whatever they're going to do next year with the new Doctor. Hopefully they bring that flavor in with a movie version. So I'd love to see that.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.